haven't seen me in ages. Sorry, I've been really busy and dealing with stuff myself. One of them is in the Tyler video. The day I got drunk at school. Don't do it. Please don't. I'm going to tell you the story anyway. So basically, I got caught on the Wednesday. I was doing up from the Monday to the following Wednesday. Monday was fine, I got away with it because I mixed it, but then Tuesday I didn't mix it and people was like wanting to see my bottle and stuff, and then because I had it in a water bottle, and then because what I do is I fill it the night before so my mum and dad don't see, obviously. Well, that's what I did anyway. And because I obviously used every single pop in the house, the Coke, Vimto, Tango, the whole lot. There was nothing to mix it with. So I just thought, do you know what, I'm going to take a risk and I'm going to take it in as that, straight, which is how I like it anyway. And I went into maths and I'd already had some in, when did I have? I had some in learning support. I had some in learning support. I had about that much. And then I had a few swigs as I was walking down to maths. And then by the time I got into maths, there was a supply there, so that's what made it even more funny. By the time I got into maths, I was fucked. Let's be honest with you, I was absolutely hammered. Like, anybody who goes to my school can admit that. Anybody who was in that maths class can admit that. I was absolutely wrecked. And I was, right, so I was here, I was like, there was like 4 chairs and all of my friends sat at the back, and I had one friend here, another friend here, and then one over there. And this friend here didn't want anything to do with me, obviously, because she doesn't like drinkers, and obviously because I was an alcoholic, because I was having it night and day and every day that I could. It was hard to stop though, when everything got taken out of the house, like the vodka and everything. Oh my god, I completely lost control. Cause I wanted some, and but yeah, my friend here was like, oh my god, I can't believe you actually did that. Why have you brought it in again? And then she tried it, and let me say try it. She tried it and she spat it out because it was too strong. And I was like, and she's like, how can you drink that? I went, shh, it's meant to be water. And the supply teacher came over, and let's just say I was baffling on, like, I was just talking random shit, because that's what I do, and that's what I do when I'm pissed anyway. And I was talking random shit. And one of my friends over that side, who I used to get my fags from, went to me, well, before I quit, went to me, you're gonna get caught. And I went, I don't really give a shit. And I made her laugh. And then there's this one boy who you can't make laugh, like, even if you try and do the funniest thing ever, and it made him laugh. So it was kind of like a sort of thing that made me like, oh my god, I can't believe this made him laugh. And this other lad who was sat next to him was like holding his phone up like that, and I thought he was recording me. Turned out he actually wasn't, and I pointed at him and went, stop recording me. Trust me, I was a mess. And then I was just like having a time of my life, drinking this, and then they put music on as well, so I felt like I was at a party. It was probably really, really good. And then there comes the teacher coming in and spoiling all my fun, because she told me to stand up. Now, if you're pissed, you know that you cannot stand up without falling over. And that is exactly what I did. I stood up, couldn't stand up on my own 2 feet, and went like that, full on. And no, it didn't hurt, I didn't feel, obviously, because, I mean, you don't really feel anything. And then she helped me up, and then she went, can you grab your bag? I went, to be honest, no. And she did that, and then I got my coat, and I was allowed to keep my coat on, because obviously I was, no, we're not allowed our coats on, but I kept it on purpose, because I was pissed. I was trying to wind up the supply teacher, and it worked. And I had my coach, she told me to take it off. I went, no. The teacher that came in, by the way, and she was really nice. And then this blonde-haired brat, so let me call her the blonde-haired brat because I can't remember her name because it was a teacher, and I can't remember her name because she was new then. She always had something to say, either if it was whether about me not doing PE, whether it was me about not being able to go home, whether it was about me fucking doing anything. It was always with her, like literally, like fucking pecking my head, and I got sick of it. And when she realised that I was drinking, she went to go and tell Miss Burrows. Now Miss Burrows came in, and that's for the point where I fell. She helped me up and everything like that. And then another thing I made a mistake of is I didn't bring spray with me that day, so I couldn't spray. So then I didn't smell of it. I had chewing gum, but that just backfired. But yeah, and then I went home. Well, I got to go home because I was like, "Boy, I'm going home, woo woo." And then as I was going home, we have these steps where the office where I was, where they was talking to me. I had 4 steps to go down, and what did I do again? Yes, you got it right. I fucking fell again, and this time I actually did hurt myself. I actually bruised my knee, and it fucking hurt like so much. And then my granny came. I got smacked round the head. Trust me. I just found it all funny though, didn't it? Because I just, yeah. And then I came home. My mum was at work, my dad was at home, and I came home and I messaged one of my good friends who is a lot older than me. And I went, she went, what are you doing at home? I went, got caught drinking, and she was like, oh my god, I don't know. So then I was talking to her for ages, and then my mum came home and, wanted to talk to me, which was obviously, typical. And then I actually couldn't get up the stairs, so I had to sleep downstairs when I came home, and then I slowly made my way upstairs. But the good thing is that I can handle alcohol, and I wasn't actually sick at any time. And I said to my mum, because I don't have a strong stomach at all, and I said to my mum, how long have I been sick yet? And she went, well, you won't be, your body's already used to it because you've been doing it for so long. I was like, and she was like, were you sick when you first did it? I was like, no. And she went, right, well, you've obviously got a strong stomach. I was like, no, I don't, because I can't stand sick. And she went, yeah, true, so I don't know what it is. And I was like, maybe I can just handle it. And she went, yeah, maybe. And the look she gave me was horrifying. And then that was basically it. I got told off. They brought all the alcohol, took it all down to my granddad's, and then I was left with nothing. So then I decided to message one of my friends and say, can I pay you to bring some in? She went, sure. Why don't you mix them? I said, I don't want it mixing with anything. She went, no, you're mixing it. I was like, no, I'm not. And she made me mix it. So I mixed it. And honestly, it did fuck all. Let me tell you that now. It did fuck all. And then I did it. And then I asked someone else to do it to see if they could do it stronger. Nope. So then instead, I got a knockback from my acting. And I messaged my friends and I said, do you know what? I want to go out. I want to go and get a fag, and I want to go to Galaxy, and I want to go and get one now. And she went, you got money? I said, yeah. She went, right, well, I'll come with you. And then we invited our other friend, and we went down, and we went on the bus. And then I was talking to one of my older friends, who I already spoke about previously in this video. And I was on the phone to him, and we was talking about Emmerdale, of course, for the both Emmerdale fans. And yeah, that happened, and then I didn't speak to her after that because I lost my data. And then all of a sudden, we was walking up to one of my friend's exes, and it's near Casper's. And as I was walking back down, because there was nobody in the window, of course, like there was nobody there. As I was walking back down, this man came over to us, because obviously my friend snapped her fag because it had been in her pocket. And I said to her, never ever ever put your fag in your pocket, it's gonna snap. And she didn't listen to me, so it snapped. And then, yeah. But then I was with my friend on the bus before that, and I had a snap fag as well. And then she went, there's nothing worse than a snap fag and a wet fag. I went, you are very, very right. And then, what happened after that? Oh yeah, and then I started walking, and he was definitely a drug addict. Probably should have trusted him with the bottle of vodka and the bottle of Lambrini that he gave me. But hey ho, I had it, and he went, if you can open this, you can have it. I opened it, and I was determined to get that fucking lid open if it killed me. And there was like plastic on it. So I tried with my finger and it didn't work, so I got my teeth and I rammed it. And then things went mad from worse because I was that pissed, I didn't realise what I was doing. I couldn't walk. So my friend is holding me at one side, and then my other friend is holding me here. And then my friend decides that she's going to walk off, so I nearly slipped, and then I nearly fell, obviously. I was wearing boots as well, like high boots. They were quite high as well, so I couldn't walk in them. And my friend was holding on to me like this, like that. And she's like, oh my god, I hate dealing with drunk people. I was like, hey! Of course, I heard her. And then I was in the bus stop, and I just kept shouting random shit out to people, and luckily they didn't take it offensive, or else I probably would have got battered that night. But yeah, and then I was on my way home on the bus, and then I decided, you know what, I don't want to go home. And I ran with my friends, I went, hello, and she went, are you pissed? I went, yeah. And then she went, come to Rishton. And I did, I went, and didn't regret it, actually. What did I... Oh, yeah. I was steaming, so I wanted food. And I didn't have any money left, obviously, because I only had my £3 something to get on the bus, and then also I had my £1 to get a fag. So that was my money gone completely. Obviously I had my fag, and then my friend got a deck though, so I, you know, kind of got some off her as well, so I didn't really need to use that, but oh well. But yeah, and then I wanted food, so I got food, obviously. I came home, then rang my friend again, who's older than me, and she was like, and that night as well, she'd been drinking, and I think that was the night where she hurt her foot so badly with a lighter, like she literally put it for the sock, and yeah, it didn't work. And it hurt her so bad, and then I think that's as well when she fell off the bed as well. But people thought she was drinking juice, and it was actually a full bottle of vodka. Well, it wasn't. It was just cider vodka, but it looked like a colour of juice. Like it didn't look like vodka. So yeah, you know, it was funny, I know. But yeah, don't drink. Don't. Please don't. I mean, if I could have a drink now and I have one right in front of me, I'd net the lot. But yeah, don't. But yeah, anyway, I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll probably see you guys whenever I want to film again. Yeah, and also I've decided that I'm not going to be filming for prom. I'm just going to have a good night, have a drink, you know, just like chilling. Yeah.